baby bus!
Let's go, Sheriff Labrador!
The Con Bros from Mud Isle. Part 2. One morning, at dawn, two stealthy figures appeared in the bustling town of Forestville. Shortly thereafter, the sound of gasping and broken sobs began to echo along Pumpkin Street. The crying, which pierced through windows and doors, woke the sleeping animals.
Who's out here crying so early in the morning?
It must be Black Bear. He cries a lot because of his nightmares.
No! No nightmares for me this time. I was having a wonderful dream where I was enjoying a delicious moo-moo burger. Oh, I don't have any reason to cry.
Following the trail of sobs, the animals, now wide awake, walked along the side of the street. They saw an unfamiliar animal sitting on the edge of the road crying. His clothes were covered with different-sized holes, and his face was dirty, as if he had just climbed up from a mud pit.
Who is that? I've never seen him before.
Me neither. I don't think he's from Forestville.
My name is Spinner, and I live in a mud hut in Muddleville on Mud Isles, and I'm so miserable. A few days ago, I came here to look for a job, but I fell out of a tree and broke my left leg. The doctor said I wouldn't.
You wouldn't what?
I wouldn't be able to run like before.
Weeper the squirrel said and burst out into a cry of misery.
He's a squirrel. For him, that's terrible news. He won't be able to climb trees.
That's right.
Geez, I think I'm gonna cry.
Oh, that's so poor.
Hearing Weeper's tragic experience, the crowd of onlookers offered sympathetic looks. From among the crowd, Duke the Fox winked at Weeper, prompting Weeper to immediately try to squeeze out a few more tears.
I spent all my money on my injured leg.
Then Duke, who was hiding in the crowd, stepped out.
Oh my! What a poor squirrel. I think we should donate some money to him to help him heal his injured leg. You are all such kind-hearted animals, and one good turn deserves another.
Duke spoke up and looked around expectantly. Without saying a word, however, the animals ran away, out of sight. Black Bear rushed home, shooting off like an arrow, dropping one of his slippers in the process. Only Duke and Weeper stood on the side of the road, looking confused.
Brat! I didn't expect those animals to be so stone-hearted. They all ran away when they heard the word donation.
Boss, maybe we should just leave here. The animals in Forestville are penny pinchers.
Just as Duke and Weeper were about to turn away, they could hear footsteps approaching closer and closer from every direction.
Look over there, boss!
Extremely shocked, Duke rubbed his eyes in disbelief at what he was seeing. The animals that had just left were all coming back, with food and cash in hand. Grandpa Piggums held a watermelon bigger than his head. Black Bear was carrying a whole apple tree on his shoulder. Even Doodle Bear had come back cradling his own piggy bank in his arms.
Sir, this is the money I've saved for toys, but now I want to give it to you for your medical treatment. I hope your leg gets better soon and you can move freely.
I don't have any money, but I have an apple tree. The fruit from the tree is crisp and sweet. Here you go.
This watermelon is super sweet. Here you go.
Seeing the other animals' kindness, Weeper began crying even louder than before.
I'm so tired. Thank you all, but Actually,
Oh, dude, let me put the money and food away for you. And let me escort you home now.
Duke immediately interrupted Weeper and kept winking at him. As he was focused on defrauding the residents of Forestville, Duke hadn't noticed that two particular figures in the crowd had been observing everything that had taken place.